The Tale of the Cricket. Once upon a time, there was a man who married twice. The first wife passed away young, leaving behind a son named George. The second son, who was named Jimmy, was born to his second wife. My dear, don't leave me and the children.
Dad! You two must love and care for each other after I'm gone. Remember that blood is thicker than water. Got it? Please, rest assured, Father. We both love each other very much. You won't have to worry about us.
And you, would you please look after George as if he were your own son?
Don't you worry. The boys will be in good hands with me.
Stepmother, I'm going to the tutor's house now.
From now on, you can stop studying at his house.
But why is that, Mother? What happened? Did he end his class?
No, he did not. But your father's gone. Now you have to work to feed our family. Like doing field work, for instance. Don't waste time on pointless studying anymore.
But ever since I was a child, all I've done is study. Never have I tried farming. I'm afraid I won't be able to do that, Mom.
You'll figure it out. No one is born knowing everything. Don't be lazy here. Your little brother and I can't serve you forever.
Mom, please let him study. He's used to books, while I'm used to plowing since forever now. Just let me take care of that.
Oh, it's none of your business. You're still too young for that. It's you who needs to study properly instead.
I can't stand it. I don't like studying. It's better to be as before, Mom.
That was then. It is different now. You must listen to me. Why do you keep arguing like that?
Mom, when Dad was still alive, it was perfectly fine for us to do so. Please, just let him study. I'm not interested in that.
Goodbye, Mom.
You're so ignorant, my dear. Do you know that he is about to take all of our inheritance? Why are you still treating him like that? When I pass away, Jimmy and his mom will have access to 3 acres of land and a farm on the other side of the hill. The house and the 3 remaining acre fields are left for my eldest son, George. I will not follow your will. My son and I must have all of the inheritance. That brat George won't even get a penny. You two, go to the forest and buy me some wood today. We're out of firewood. Here's the money for it. Keep it carefully. George, after this trip you will no longer be a pain in the neck for me.
Why does my mother's face look so scary? Or is she planning something bad for him?
Yes, Mom. Jimmy, hurry up. We have to get home before the sun goes down. Why the long face? Normally you look so alive.
Brother, I really don't want to do it to you.
Tomorrow, I will ask you two to the forest to buy wood. Take this opportunity to get rid of him. Don't let him live and come back to this house.
Mom, why do I have to do that? He's my brother. Why do I have to kill him?
Your father is dead. Normally, most of the inheritance will belong to him because he is the eldest son, and we only have a few acres of useless bad fields. I don't want that at all.
But I'm afraid I can't do it. We grew up together. We love each other. How can I do that to him?
There's no but. Just do it. For me. After all, he is just your half-brother. You two didn't even share the same wound. Do it for our future, son. Here's a pack of poison. Put it in his food. He still trusts you, so he won't take any precautions. You have to be strong. It will be done in a moment. No one will know.
Hey, what are you thinking about? Let's go. What's wrong with you today? You look so weird.
Brother, I have something to say.
What's going on?
Oh my gosh, is that true? Oh God, Mom and Dad both passed away. On top of that, stepmother's trying to kill me. Why is Fade so unhappy and bitter? I tried to be obedient, work hard and study even harder. But the harder I try, the more opposition I encounter. I even get harmed. Brother, what happened to you? Why are you suddenly so quiet? She told you to use poison to kill me, but you didn't. So what are you going to do now? Our bond has long been very deep, so I really don't want to harm you, but I can't go against my mother's words either. But if she really meant it, she would find a way to harm you sooner or later. I know. If you already have the courage to tell me this, you definitely won't listen to her to harm me. But how about her? How will you deal with her? Here, take this money and find a new place to call home. I'll go back and tell my mom that you're dead so she can rest assured. Come back someday, and we'll be reunited. Thank you for thinking of me. I also think it's the best for both sides. I'll never forget our bond. Please take care. I'll go now. See you. Poor George. I'll kill an animal and tell my mom about it. She won't doubt it if she sees all the blood.
I knew it. That Jimmy, he doesn't have the gut to take action. Fortunately, I followed him and prepared another plan in time. Young man, do you want some pie?
Who are you? Why do you look so familiar?
Well, you must be mistaken. I sell pies here year-round. I haven't gone anywhere else to be able to meet you. Just take one. My cake is both cheap and delicious.
Maybe it's because I'm obsessed with Jimmy's story. There's no way my stepmother would appear here. Then I'll have 2 pieces, please.
Yes, 2 pieces for only 2 dimes.
Where is this? Why am I here? I see. The pie seller must have been my stepmother in disguise to trick me. No wonder I found her familiar, especially the mole at the corner of her eye. She could do anything to kill me. How cruel is she? Luckily, I'm not dead yet, but I'm seriously injured, and it's hard to walk. What should I do now? This place, it seems to be near my mother's grave. I have to crawl there. Mom, the world is so vast, I have no idea where to go. Your place is the only one I can come to. I don't know what to do. Mommy, why did you leave so early? Dad has left as well, and even stepmom's trying to harm me. How can I survive now? is this? Where am I?
My son.
God, who are you? Why do you call me son? Could it be?
Yes, I am your mother.
Mom? Aren't you already dead? How did you turn into a phoenix like this?
You spent the whole day crying at my grave yesterday. I felt so sorry for you in the afterlife that I resurrected as a phoenix to bring you here.
It's you! You've heard my words. Mommy, I'm so miserable. I don't know what to do now. Mom, please help me. Stepmother wants me to die.
Don't you worry. Your mom is here. I have taken you to a safe place. You can rest assured. No one will harm you here.
I'm not dreaming, am I? Will you really protect me?
Of course. I can't let anyone harm my son. That's why I'm here. I have made a house and filled it with utensils, food, and also books inside. Stay here and study hard. I will visit you every day.
Thanks, Mom. With you, there's nothing that I'm afraid of.
From that day on, the phoenix visited George's place every night, woke him up with a croak in the morning, and flew away. George did not let his mother down. He was dedicated to studying very hard.
Human nature is basically good, meaning that people are originally born with a good and honest nature.
Hey, Bella, did you hear someone reading a book nearby? Yes, it's true that someone is reading a book, my lady. There's still people in this rural, mountainous place, and a scholar on top of that. Let's go up there to find out. Yes, my lady. Is anyone there?
Huh? Excuse me, who are you looking for?
We went to the mountains to gather herbs, but we were distracted, so it took quite some time. It's getting dark now. Is it possible for us to have a little fire to get down the mountain?
Please come inside. Let me get you some fire.
You live by yourself?
Yes, I'm here by myself and take care of everything on my own.
You seem to be a scholar.
You have a keen eye. I'm truly a scholar.
After that encounter, George fell in love with Ellie. The love between them slowly grew to their marriage. The wedding was simply held at Ellie's house. Seeing that her son was settled down, the phoenix flew away and never came back. Since then, George moved to Ellie's house. Darling, it's getting late. Please take a rest.
You go ahead, my love. I have to finish this book. I'll be determined to do well in the exam, to be worthy of all you've done for me.
Darling, with your hard work and dedication, I have no doubt that you will succeed.
I wish I could be the poinsettia and come back home with you to give gratitude to our ancestors.
I believe that day will come. 5 years later.
Congratulations, George! Congratulations to the poinsettia!
George! Well done! George is back, and even as the poinsettia on top of that, impossible. Surely in the past we have...
What did you say? George is back. I heard a poinsettia came back to our village, but I didn't expect it to be him. I have to go get him.
Son, don't go! Did not before. Why, now he's back? It must be his ghost. He has come to take revenge. Gotta hide now!
When the stepmother found out George had returned, she panicked and hid under the bed. Being so frightened, her gallbladder burst. She died and turned into a cricket.